Social media, usually home to memes, animal videos, and unfortunately, embarrassing pictures from a night out years ago. But it's also become a new political battleground. How? Through paid-for adverts like these. Unlike broadcast adverts, they're not subject to the same restrictions or regulations. More importantly, parties can target people based on their age, gender, location, or even what they're interested in, and all at a low cost. So the scope for spreading a message is endless, but some experts believe it's just the tip of the iceberg.
I think neither party is doing better than a 1 out of 10 currently in terms of their targeting sophistication. We would expect them to get better at it because this is where the world's conversations are actually happening.
So how have the Conservative Party been using Facebook and Instagram? Using Facebook's ad library, 5 News has analysed almost 4,000 paid-for adverts on these platforms since Boris Johnson became Prime Minister. We know they've spent at least £126,000 on these ads, and they've been viewed a minimum of 13.5 million times. It's been said as soon as he moved into number 10, Mr Johnson had an election on his mind.
And ensuring that the money for the NHS really does get to the front line.
And since then, a consistent theme has been the PM's hospital visits. But what about online? While some ads mention the NHS in relation to delivering Brexit, only 2% of them, like this one, focus solely on healthcare. But more than 61% of ads concentrated on policing. So why the disconnect?
The NHS is typically a Labour issue. They poll incredibly strongly on this and they own it. So what you've seen here is a strategy where they're like, right, we're going to deal with this issue early on and then we're going to move on to areas of strength.
One issue the Conservatives haven't shied away from online is Brexit. We found over 1,400 ads feature Brexit in some form. That's just over a third of all ads. They were mostly seen by men 45 years and older, and this reflects the overall trend since July. But when the election was called, all change. 29% of their adverts targeted women before. 2 weeks on, it's almost half. How important will this targeting be in deciding the outcome of the election?
This is where the race will be won and lost. You know, newspapers and broadcast media are still very important for setting the tone, starting the conversation, but in terms of hitting those floating voters, really targeting people, it will be online.
The online battle lines have been drawn, so think about who might be targeting you the next time you check your feed. Could this be the election where we say, it was Facebook, what's won it? Ryan Ramgobin, 5 News.